Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about Google Gemini and its integration with Google Chrome. You can use these tools together and t- talk with Google Chrome and share your screen if you're comfortable with that. I know that a lot of people are kind of creeped out by it, but it's an interesting integration that you can use to just incorporate into browsing. You can ask it questions about websites that you're on if you're looking at documents or different kinds of, government web pages or web pages with all kinds of things. You can discuss it with Gemini. I'm also going to walk you through a little bit of Google AI Studio, which has another tool that you can use where you can share your screen, and that goes beyond an integration with Chrome. You can share your entire screen that you have going on your computer, and any uh, program, any page, any window that you have up, you can discuss it with Google AI Studio. A lot of people talk about using Google AI Studio as a tutor or as a helper for tricky things that you find yourself trying to figure out. For instance, if you're on a website or using any kind of program, you can ask uh, Google AI Studio questions about it. I've used this a handful of times just to help find different functions within programs. For instance, I started using DaVinci Resolve to edit videos recently. I'm pretty new to it, and I've used Google AI Studio to help explain some of the aspects of DaVinci Resolve rather than trying to go and find it somewhere on the internet. The answers that I'm looking for are often available right there with Google's AI Studio. So these are both tools that you can use where you can speak out loud in real time to an AI assistant and have it help you. So today we're going to start off at a website that's near and dear to my heart. It's Supermarket News. It's the publication I write for every day. And basically, in order to bring up Gemini, you're going to just go up here on the corner and you'll see this little Gemini icon. Click on it, and it'll bring Gemini straight up for you. Now, there is something that anybody who uses Gemini will need to do before they can use the program. I've already signed in and everything. Typically, if you've never used Gemini in this way through Chrome, it will require a sign-in screen right here up at the top. Once you sign in and you link your Google account, then what you're going to want to do is click on these three dots and go to Open Chrome Settings. We'll go to AI Innovations. Once you're in Gemini Settings, you can go to AI Innovations and just scroll down and approve some permissions. You want to be able to share the microphone and page content sharing. Have those both toggled on, and you're all set and ready to go. When I click on here, it brings up Gemini Live, and here we are. Gemini, are you there? Can you hear me?
I'm here and can hear you loud and clear. How can I help you today?
I'm in the middle of a tutorial on showing how journalists how to use the Gemini Live function within Google Chrome. What do you think about that? You're on TV now.
That's fantastic. It's great to see journalists exploring new tools like Gemini Live. What kind of reactions are you getting so far?
I haven't gotten any reactions because I'm just starting to record it. But hey, I wanted to show everybody how you work. I'm at the Supermarket News page right now. Can you see it?
Yep, I can see supermarket news. It's got all the latest on what's happening in the grocery world. What would you like to know about it?
Give me a brief summary of all of the headlines that you can see on this web page.
Certainly. Here's a brief summary of the headlines on the supermarket news page. There's a big trademark battle between Aldi and Mondelez that could change things for store brand products. Workers at Kroger and Albertsons might go on strike, and a cyber attack at UNFI is causing product shortages. Amazon's got a new grocery leadership board, and there are calls to boycott Walmart. Plus, some states are banning sugary foods for SNAP purchases.
Hey, you covered all the stuff at the top. What about lower down here? There's the SN Grocery Guys podcast that I co-host with my coworker Bill Wilson here. Can you summarize all of the headlines here? We got, I think, 5 of them up. Gemini, are you there? Can you hear me?
My bad, I'm here now. So, looking at the SN Grocery Guys podcast section, I see 5 episodes. One's about the cyber attack at UNFI, another tackles the Aldi and Mondelez trademark battle. There's also one on Amazon and Walmart getting into the pharmacy game, one about cool drinks from a restaurant show, and finally, one that looks at declining store traffic among Hispanic shoppers.
That's really interesting. I'm going to go into the keyboard section now and show folks how that works. You can click out of Gemini's speaking function and just go in and type your queries instead of speaking with them if you feel more comfortable with that, or perhaps you're in a meeting and you don't want Gemini to be talking out loud. So let's just ask a question here. How many Grocery Guys podcasts are there on the site? See if it comes up with 5. It says, based on the SN Grocery Guys podcast section on the Supermarket News webpage, there are 5 episodes listed. So this is some pretty cool stuff, you know. I know that this is just a brief sort of example of how to use it, but basically you go back to here and you can click on this icon here and go back to the live section. Hey Gemini, are you still there?
I'm here. What can I help you with regarding the live section?
Give me some examples of some cool stuff that journalists might want to do using Gemini Live while they're, searching the internet on Google Chrome. Do you have any thoughts?
Sure. Journalists could use Gemini Live to quickly summarize long articles, find key information for background research, or even brainstorm interview questions. It could also help them analyze data or identify trends from multiple sources.
Thanks for the tip. All right, we're going to close out a Gemini Live. That's basically a little example of how it works. But the one shortcoming, or one of the, I'm sure, many shortcomings of Gemini Live, is that you can only use it with Gemini. Now, Google, which operates Gemini, also has a really cool AI tool here called Google AI Studio. And you can just do a search on it and find it that way. But when you go to Google AI Studio, you can go to Stream, hit that button and say Share Screen, and we'll share the entire screen here. All right, Google AI Studio, are you there? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. How can I help you today?
Yeah, I just wanted to try out some stuff with Google AI Studio. What are some of the things that you're able to do? You can give tutorials on how to operate or find things within programs that people might be looking for, right?
Yes, that's correct. I can provide tutorials and help you navigate different programs or find specific features. What program are you interested in learning about?
I'm actually opening DaVinci Resolve right now. Can you see it?
Yes, I can see DaVinci Resolve open. What would you like to do with it?
I just created a new file here for a video. How would I go about adding media to this?
To add media, you can go to the top left corner where it says Media Pool and double-click in that area. Alternatively, you can go to the top menu, click on File, then select Import and choose Media. From there, you can open the folder containing your video clips.
Oh, that's great. What if I wanted to add music? How would I do that?
Adding music is similar to adding video clips. You can go to the Media Pool and double-click to import your audio file, or you can use the File menu, then Import Media option to locate your music file on your computer and import it. Once
Uh,
imported, you can drag it to the timeline.
What if I wanted to add some transitions in between clips? Where would I do that?
You can add transitions in the Edit tab. Look for the Effects library, usually on the top left or bottom right of the screen. In the Effects library, you'll find Toolbox, and within that, you'll see Video Transitions. You can drag the desired transition between the clips on your timeline.
Oh, is this the section?
Yes, that's the Video Transition section. You can now see the various transition options available. You can click and drag any of these transitions onto your timeline between your clips.
Oh, thank you. That was really helpful. So basically, in order to stop, you just click down here and it will stop recording. And that's basically how you use it. It's pretty simple stuff for the most part. And if you catch yourself in a bind, if you're stuck on something, if you're stuck on how to finish a project or get to a certain part of a program or find a function within a program, I've turned to Google AI Studio a handful of times now to help me figure it out, and I found it really useful. With Gemini Live, I haven't used it that much, to be honest. It's a new tool that just came out, so you can also do this on your phone if you download the Gemini app. You can't use it through Chrome, as far as I know. Maybe you can, but you can download the Gemini app and talk to it just like a regular person and ask it questions, have conversations with it. I use it frequently to just ask about various aspects of the industry that I cover, so I find it really useful in that way. I'm sure the more you use it, the more you'll find ways to sort of unlock its potential to help you in your daily work. And that's basically it. Give it a shot and let me know what you think in the comments. If anybody has any thoughts or ideas about the podcast, please drop them in the comments. Let me know what you're looking for. I've gotten a lot of feedback from people on a one-to-one level, but not so much on the web page. I'm up to 30 followers now, so please subscribe. I think it's awesome. I don't know if I am ever going to get to a point where I have hundreds of followers or anything, but the more people that follow this and mention it and ask me questions about AI, the more it makes me want to do it. So check back. We're going to be having more of these coming in the near future. I've got a lot of ideas for podcasts coming up, so stay tuned, and we'll be back with more. Thanks, y'all.